As an expectant mom, there are moments where it seems like the world is spinning faster and I can't keep up. Between preparing for the newborn, managing work, and also navigating emotional highs and lows associated with pregnancy. Definitely, stress became a constant companion. When I mean a constant companion, I mean regular visitor. And here is something you should know about stress. Stress does not only affect you as the mother, but also affects the baby. I never knew about all this until I started digging into it. Good day everyone and welcome back to Nurses Lecture Room. My name is Mercy Mary, popularly known as the nurse with a difference. And on this video, I am pregnant. When I first heard about stress in pregnancy, I thought it was just anxiety and I could handle it. But I quickly learned that stress is not just something that stays in the emotions or in the mind, but it is something that affects me as a mother and also the development of my baby, which I don't want. Let me tell you something about stress. Stress triggers the release of a hormone known as cortisol. And cortisol, generally in a little outburst, is helpful. But when it's increased, definitely is going to be harmful. So as a pregnant woman, when you are stressed out or when you are battling with chronic stress, there's going to be an increase in that cortisol, in that particular hormone. Cortisol is being produced in the adrenal gland. So when you are stressed out as a pregnant woman, there's going to be an increase in this cortisol. And this can lead to problems in pregnancy, such as preeclampsia, high blood pressure, preterm birth. Yes, you can see when a pregnant woman has increase in cortisol or chronic stress, there's likely going to be a possibility that this woman is either eating excessively or is not eating enough. And also, it doesn't just stop there to affect just the pregnancy. It goes on the long run to affect the baby's development down the line. It can even result in depression and psychosis if care is not taken. The worst part is I never realized how easily stress could sneak in. There were days I was really overwhelmed with little things. There are times I had to meet up with deadline, especially during my revalidation period as a nurse. There were times I was easily stressed, waking up very early to go to work, and also the backache I experienced on the bus station. There were times I just felt like, how is labor going to be? I started thinking about my previous labor, the pain I went through. Everything just came back. There were times I was disturbed about labor. There were times I was disturbed about the outcome of the baby. There were times I was going through social media and I'm seeing negative stories about pregnancy and delivery. There were times like I just feel I get scared. And there were also times where I have that long to-do list because the baby is coming soon, especially now that I'm 38 weeks pregnant. Okay, there were times I just feel overwhelmed and everything becomes so much for me to be at that particular moment. I never knew I was stressed out. I never knew this whole thing was building up. So this whole stress that we see, it's little. This whole thing that we see, is not stress in the traditional sense. But all these things that are happening around you, the to-do list, workload, thinking about your previous labor, all these things build up and puts pressure on your body. And because this thing is putting pressure on your body, it is also putting pressure on the baby. Okay, so we say, I'm not stressed out, but these little things that we are facing around us tend to build up. In the traditional sense, everything is fine, but this little anxiety that keeps piling, especially when it's getting close. For me, 2 weeks now, 2 weeks to the deadline, 2 weeks to 40 weeks, and it's looking really overwhelming. For me, it's been an eye-opening that the stress that I feel today could actually affect my baby. The constant feeling of being on the edge does not disappear when I try to relax. It stays with me, affecting things like my sleep, eating habits, and even my energy level. Yes, my energy level tends to be down most times, and I'm like, This is not my active self. This is not who Mercy Mary is. But anyway, now the main point of this video is, how do you deal with stress? Does alcohol help? Are you thinking about taking alcohol, drinking too much? Are you thinking about smoking, just to forget the whole stress? Or are you thinking about illegal drugs or taking drugs generally to forget the whole stress? Trust me, that is not going to work. There's also good ways in which you as a pregnant woman can handle this stress, and I'm going to be sharing that with you now. The first thing that you should do when going through stress is to take a nice deep breath. Yes, can you do that now? Breathe in. Take a nice deep breath, okay? That's going to help you relieve that anxiety and depression. You don't have to go about shouting or doing some drastic things. All you just have to do at first is to take some nice deep breaths. Be mindful, practice mindfulness, be aware of what is happening around you. And also, the third thing I would like you to do is to stay positive. Let me tell you something. The importance of positive mindset cannot be overestimated. Yes, you are stressed out. I know you have a lot of things to do. I know you are worried about labor. I know you are worried about the outcome of the pregnancy, but having a positive mindset definitely has a long way to go when it comes to managing stress. Then another important thing is that getting support from your partner or friends. Yes, for those that have supportive partner, I think that is a blessing. Yes, I can attest to that, because having a supportive partner is going to go a long way to help, in the sense that they understand what you are passing through, they understand your challenges, they come in for you, they know, okay, something is happening. And also, sometimes this your supportive partner might not really understand what you are passing through. So it is very, very important for you to speak up and let them know what you are passing through, so that they can come in to help. And if you are not having a supportive partner, it is very important for you to speak to a friend, a family that can also help you. Like in the NHS and also in some healthcare sectors, there are some lines that you can call. For example, when I go for my antenatal care, the midwife is always asking about my mental health. Are you coping? Do you have a supportive partner? Do you have families and friends that are helping? How they ask you about your mental health. So if you know you are stressed out, if you know you are mentally down, if you know you are having anxiety at this particular moment, try as much as possible to speak with your midwife, and if necessary, they are going to make proper and adequate referral at that particular moment in order for you to feel better. Okay, stress is part of life. Okay, stress is part of life, and that hormone cortisol is usually released, is present in our body. But we don't want chronic stress, and we don't want too much anxiety, and we don't want depression in pregnancy. So that's why I'm encouraging you, if you are passing through a lot, if the journey is becoming overwhelming, if you are getting tired and exhausted, try to speak with someone, try to speak with your midwife, try to speak with your GP. They are going to make appropriate and adequate referral. There's also something very important I would like to share with you. If you have energy, get busy. Yes, because recently I have been overwhelmed. I don't want to walk. I don't want to, for the past 2-3 months, I've been at home. I don't want to walk. Like, I've just been counting days. Then my husband started supporting me, started talking me through, and I was like, why don't I get busy? What should I do? And that led to me creating content at 38 weeks pregnant. This content I'm creating is to educate you and also take your mind off the number of days remaining. Okay, if you are 22 weeks pregnant, 23, just try, if you have the capacity to do so, get busy with something. Get busy with something that you really enjoy doing. For me, I enjoy talking. For me, I enjoy teaching. So I had to get busy to take my mind off the days that are remaining, with the mindset that whenever contraction comes, let it come. I cannot come and kill myself. Okay, so this is what I have to share with you on the impact of stress on pregnancy, so you are aware and you stay informed. Stress does not only affect you, but it also affects your body and the baby's development you are carrying. Though I may not be perfect, though I am pregnant at this particular moment, I'm trying my best, because I know every step I take in managing stress, definitely it's going to count. I hear a lot of people saying that, oh, pregnancy is not a disease, pregnancy is not a sickness. Why are you like this? But there are some people that are battling with a lot of symptoms that are worse than some diseases and are worse than some sicknesses. Pregnancy comes with its own unique characteristics for different individuals. Some individuals go through pregnancy seamlessly and they are okay, no complications, nothing to worry about. While some individuals actually battle with different symptoms at every stages of their pregnancy. On more videos that you're going to be seeing from me, I'm going to be sharing some of the challenges I had in first trimester, second trimester, and also my last trimester, and how I was able to deal with it effectively well. So thank you very much for staying tuned. Thank you very much for watching this video. Don't forget to like, don't forget to subscribe, and also don't forget to share with a friend if you got value. For all my returning subscribers, this is Nurse Mercy Mary. No, this is pregnant Nurse Mercy Mary telling you thank you. Bye and see you in my next video.